Hey everybody, today I'm going to be playing a Tinkerer's Cube draft. I've been playing more Tinkerer's Cube lately, and I have discovered that the strategy that works best for me is Orzhov life gain, or occasionally Selesnya life gain. The main cards that I'm going to be looking for are Soul Warden, um, a Johnny's Pride Mate, let's see, Heliod, Daxos, all of those life gain payoff cards. Healer's Hawk, particularly the ones that are going to pump up my creatures. Twin Blade Paladin is another one that he gains +1/+1 anytime you gain life. There's a Dreadhorde Invasion card that's really good in there, some enchantments. It's kind of got a sub-theme of Enchantress. I can usually pick up all that glitters. I can get a Deadweight, Pacifism, Faith's Fetters. All of those things are going to help with Enchantress cards, enchantment payoffs. There's Hateful Eidolon that I pick up occasionally. Veto is a great card to pick up in this strategy. Sometimes, if you get all those pieces, you can just go crazy with the deck. I got up to 96 life a couple of days ago playing this type of deck. So let's see what we can find here. Hushbringer, I do not want, even though it's lifelink, because creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger, which is a total non-bow with a lot of the things that I'm trying to do in this deck. Castle Ardenvale is okay. Woe Strider is okay as well. Call of the Death Dweller is a great card because that can work with some of our cheaper creatures like Alseid, Soul Warden, Healer's Hawk, Sanitarium Skeleton, which actually reanimates itself. Lich's Caress is another good card. It's kind of expensive though, so I don't tend to run it as much. I'm going to take Call of the Death Dweller because I think it's drafted at a higher priority, so it's less likely to wheel. And hopefully we can wheel Lich's Caress. If not, I would take Castle Ardenvale, but I probably wouldn't run it. I guess I would run it. It's a mana sink in the later game, but we're not trying to go wide with tokens in this deck. Okay, Sigil of the Empty Throne can be a great card in this deck because I tend to run a lot of enchantments in it as well, and creating those angels can just be a quick game ender. Witch's Cauldron is a great sack outlet. You gain 1 life and draw a card, but it does cost 2 mana. Whereas Lampad of Death's Vigil, if I can get that, is only 1 generic mana. I don't have to keep up a generic and a black. So I'm going to leave that for later. It actually tends to go pretty late in the pack, so I might be able to wheel it. Pacifism is good, and I might take it as well, but I think Sigil is a better card and has a better payoff, even though it's more expensive. So that's what I'm going to take. I don't ever draft the Sky Marcher Aspirant. It's a cheap little, sacrifice fodder creature, but I don't tend to get the City's Blessing very much in this type of deck, so I'm going to take the Sigil. Oh my goodness. Okay, there are some good cards in this pack. Erebos is a great card. We can generally pay the 2 life every time because we have so much life gain in the deck. It's also an indestructible enchantment. Nighthawk Scavenger is an excellent card with flying, death touch, and lifelink. I got wrecked by some flyers in my last Orzhov life gain draft, so it might be good to pick that up. That tends to go high in the packs. The Wanderer I like as well, especially good for mono red decks and decks that are trying to just kind of drain you in other ways. But I'm gonna pick up Erebos here. I like that he's indestructible. He can of course still be exiled. Okay, there's Daxos. That's going to be a big card for us. Sky Tether, I would love to wheel. Omen of the Sun, I would love to wheel. I don't really want Carry On Grub because I don't like self-milling in this strategy. So I'm going to pick up Daxos here and hope to wheel either the Sky Tether or the Omen of the Sun. Okay, release the dogs. Again, I'm not really going with a token strategy. Vicious Offering, I don't really want to sack creatures in this deck either, so I'm going to pick up the Baron Moor. It does enter the battlefield tapped, but I can also cycle it if we get flooded out, and I like the cycling lands better than the tap lands. Okay, we do have the Lampad, a Johnny's Pride Mate. Revival Revenge is an excellent card, but I'm taking the Pride Mate here. It's such a busted card. I can't believe more people don't draft it. Okay, we have Plague Crafter, which can be good. Um, Emissary of Sunrise, which can be good. We're not doing the +1/+1 deck, so I'm going to take the Plague Crafter here. It can be good in the early game to get rid of some of the problematic creatures. Terrarion is okay as well, if we need it for mana fixing. But since I'm only running 2 colors, I don't tend to have too much of an issue with that. Hateful Eidolon is a good enchanter card. Falconwrath Noble's also a good card here, and it's a flyer. I actually might take the Falconwrath Noble here. It has a little bit more synergy with the life gain, and it's a flyer. And like I said, I just got totally wrecked by blue-white Azorius flyers 2 games out of my last draft. So, okay, so we wheeled the Lich's Caress. Like I said, it's an expensive card, so I can understand why, but not only does it destroy a creature, but we also gain 3 life. And so we need to pick up a few more life gain payoffs. We have life gain cards, but we need some more payoffs. Heliod would be great to put +1/+1 on things. Also, if we could pick up the Twin Blade Paladin. Okay, so we did wheel the Witch's Cauldron, which is probably what I'm going to take. I doubt I'm going to run it, so I'm going to put it down on the sideboard for now. I guess it depends on what all we can find. Unfortunately, there is a lot of good removal in this set, so I do have to take cards that can get things back from the graveyard pretty easily. I want to say hi to my friends over at Magic the Gathering Players Group. They were started by Tampa Bay Game Hub on Facebook. The link is down below in the description. There's, I think, 5,000 members right now. It's just a great MTG community. People hang out in there, chat, play games. You can find people wanting to play on Spell Table or Zoom. They also are great at answering questions, game mechanics, any kind of deck tech that you might want to know about. There's always some good memes floating around in there too, so check them out whenever you get a chance. Holy crap, we wheeled the Nighthawk Scavenger. That really surprises me because I think I've seen this card in the vast majority of decks I've played against, so I'm very happy to pick that up. I like the Wanderer, but I'm taking the Scavenger here. I'll probably take the Aether Hub here. It can be a good early land if you need, some mana fixing. Sadly, you can only use that energy once because we don't really have a lot of other energy gaining things. Blackblade Reforged is okay, but I doubt I'll pick up very many legendary creatures. And the equip cost is pretty high. Looks like mono red is open. And possibly Izzet as well. That's just not my preferred style of play. White is my favorite color to play in Magic, which is unfortunate because it's probably the most underpowered color in Magic, but I just like those type of strategies. I like life gain. I like the I like enchantment strategies. Alright, we picked up the Lampad. That's a great sack outlet, so I'm not going to be running the Witch's Cauldron. Like I said, the Witch's Cauldron is 1 in a black. Ooh, okay. Bloodthirsty Aerialist is a great life gain payoff. Witch's Vengeance, Embodiment of Agonies can be okay, but we're not doing a full-on graveyard self-mill type of strategy. The Aspirant is an excellent card. Somebody's going to have fun with that for sure. Basri's alright, but we're not doing tokens. We're not going wide. We're not doing +1/+1. This is an easy Bloodthirsty Aerialist here. Would hope to wheel the Luminarch Aspirant. Probably won't. I think probably the only thing for us that would wheel out of this pack will be Village Rites and Witch's Vengeance, maybe. Neither of which I'm super excited about. Alright, so Legion's Landing is going to be my pick here, although I do like the Charming Prince as well. I can gain 3 life, or I can blink another creature. Sir Conrad. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe I should take Sir Conrad. No, I'm going to take Legion's Landing. It's a great mana sink. I create little lifelinker vampires. Okay. Mortify is a great card. Isolated Chapel will probably wheel for us. Panharmonicon can be great with Daxos because I would gain life twice. Oh my goodness. We'll definitely wheel one of these lands, I would say. Angelic Exaltation can be good, but it's not the type of strategy I'm going for. I'm taking Mortify just because there are so many enchantments in this deck. Okay, this is a hard choice. You know, normally I wouldn't want to run Gray Merchant, but because I have so many black pips right now, I'm actually picking up more black cards than white cards, which is rare for me in this draft. All That Glitters is also a great card. I have 5 enchantments already, but I'm going to take the Gray Merchant because if I can then pick up some, bring back things from the graveyard. Okay. Bolas's Citadel, or Healer's Hawk, or Sanitarium Skeleton. Actually, Find can be a good card too. Return 2 creature cards from my graveyard if we get a Johnny's Pridemate taken out quickly or Daxos taken out quickly. Hard choice. I think I'm going to take Find here. I'm going to put it in the sideboard though because Arena doesn't know better and will put forests in my lands. I'm taking Path of Bravery here. It's just been a workhorse in this deck. As long as your life total is greater than or equal to your starting life total, creatures you control get +1/+1. That's great enough anyway, but as an addendum, whenever one or more creatures you control attack, you gain life equal to the number of attacking creatures. So every time we attack, we're getting life, which is pumping the Pridemate. Orzhov Enforcer or Gutter Bones? Probably the Enforcer, actually. It's a Death Toucher. It has Afterlife, which creates a flyer. I mean, I could see an argument for Gutter Bones as well. Priest of Forgotten Gods would be fantastic if we were doing more sacrifice, but since this is primarily life gain strategy, we're going with Cubward in here. We can mutate it onto some other things like the Pridemate, for example. We could mutate it onto the Scavenger would be great, and then it would be a flyer. Yep, so Village Rites wheeled. It's the only one that wheeled as I expected. Probably don't want to run it because we already have the Lampad as a sack outlet, which is what I like better for the life gain. I would love to pick up a Veto in this deck. Okay, so I'm taking the Charming Prince here. We can gain the 3 life, and then if we return him back, we can do it again. Agonizing Remorse is okay, but Charming Prince is just a much better card. It's also flexible. I mean, we are always going to use it for life gain because that's what our deck wants to do, but you could scry if, say, I was getting flooded out and then I drew this card, I might choose the scry option instead. I can blink something, but I don't think there's anything right now that I would want to do that with except maybe Plaguecrafter. Panharmonicon wheeled, that surprises me. Yeah, I'm taking Panharmonicon here. Yep. Finale of Glory I'm taking. I don't know how much I'm going to run it, but I mean, I guess, like I said, we're not doing tokens, so I'm probably not running that. Looks like green is pretty open. So we're at the end of pack 2, and we already have pretty much a full deck. I would love to pick up a Heliod. I would love to pick up a Soul Warden somewhere. Okay. A Johnny is okay. A Femia is okay. On Sarah's Wings is probably the best because I've had so many issues with flyers lately. Entomber Exarch is a great card as well. I can return a creature card. Stab Wound is good. I think people underrate Stab Wound. Alright, there's Heliod. Eldest Reborn is an excellent card. Ashiok is just a mean card. I hate Mill. That's my least favorite strategy in Magic. Okay, Oath of Kaya. We don't have any planeswalkers, so I don't know that I want to run this card. Which of the Moors I think is the pick here? I like Emule, but sorry, had something going on outside. Yep, I'm taking which of the Moors here. Land and Vanguard is a good card for us. Oh, you know what I just realized? Neither of those two Orzhov lands wield. So either somebody else is doing Orzhov or somebody's doing like Field of the Dead or something like that. Land and Vanguard at the beginning of combat, if you control 3 or more creatures, it gets +1/+1 and we gain a life. Sentinel's Eyes can be a good card. Timely Reinforcements we probably don't need because we're rarely going to have less life than our opponent. If we are, then we're probably losing the game at that point. Taking the Null Priest here that can return a card. Almost always going to want to cast that for its kicker cost. Okay, what do we have here? Reassembling Skeleton. I don't really want start to finish. This would have been a good token deck for all the token strategy cards we've seen. Helm of the Host. No, I'm taking Reassembling Skeleton here. Alright, Twin Blade Paladin. Oh, Soul Warden! No, I have to take Soul Warden. I can't pass that up. That's the card for this deck. Bastion of Remembrance is another excellent card. Are we going to wheel anything from this pack? I highly doubt it. The rest of these cards are just so good. Let's see, that'll be what our pick... Yeah, I don't know. Like 14, so we're probably not getting anything good out of there. Foreboding Fruit is good, but I think I'm taking Silver Smoke Gold because it returns itself to the battlefield if we gain 3 or more life. Okay, so this was our opening pack. We wheeled the Entomber, which is the pick here, so we can again return a creature card. We're not doing tokens, so Reese the Redeemed is not, you know, I don't need that for anything. Crafter's Bestiary. I don't want any of these cards actually. Oh man, that last pack, guys. That was the pack. That was our pack. Scute Swarm. Hate drafting that from somebody, or Swarm Shambler rather. Okay, we wheeled the Godless Shrine. I think that's what I'm going to take here. I do like Sentinel's Eyes as an enchantment. I don't know. I like the Godless Shrine. We're probably going to be always able to pay the life. We got a Chromatic Lantern. I don't think I'm going to run that. I don't think I need to. It costs 3 mana, and for 3 mana I have a lot more stuff going on already. Oh, please let us wheel something good out of this pack. This was the pack that had the Twin Blade Paladin. What else was in here? There was some other good stuff. But man, that Soul Warden, that is my card. That is the #1 card that I look for in this deck. Anytime I see it, I'm like, yep, that's what I gotta take. We also got the Pridemate, Daxos, and Heliod. Yep, I had a feeling this was going to be the only card out of there, but that's unfortunate that we couldn't wheel something else a little earlier, but okay, we need to make 5 cuts. I'm keeping Panharmonicon now because anytime another creature enters the battlefield, we're gaining a life. That will cause it to happen twice, which will cause Daxos to trigger twice. It'll also cause a Johnny's Pridemate to trigger twice. There's just too many things to cut that card. I'm cutting Plaguecrafter. I don't really want to sacrifice too many things. I guess I could cut Gary. He's a little expensive and he's a little slow. Whereas Witch is a card that we're going to want to cast more often. I'm also going to cut the Lich's Caress. How many enchantments do we have? 8. Sigil could be a good card with 8 enchantments, but I think it's going to be too slow. One more. Maybe a 2-drop. I want to keep all of these. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, is Heliod ever really going to trigger? We'll have Daxos, Soul Warden, Johnny. I'm a little nervous that Heliod, because we don't have that many Devotion to White. Let me relook at our cards. Maybe I do need Sigil just to ensure that Heliod's always going to be able to be a creature for us. Maybe cut another black card. I could cut the Enforcer. That's just kind of filler anyway. And then what else? Legion's Landing counts as a land, so I guess that's it. I guess this is the deck. Let's try it. I think this is a better deck than I built last time. I feel really comfortable with Heliod. And Erebos, for that matter. We have 2 indestructible gods. I guess we'll bring this into play tapped. My dog is growling at the mailman. Uh-oh, are we against mono red? I would really like to see some white mana. Shuffler. I haven't come up against, I think maybe 1 red deck, that's it. Oh no, and we don't have white mana. This is not good. Well, probably not winning this game. Just because I can't find white mana, even to begin to start the Legion's Landing, the Soul Warden, the Daxos combo. I'm gonna chump Anax. Oh, this sucks. Mana screwed by the Shuffler. I guess I shouldn't have kept that hand. I think I saw the swamp and then the moor next to it, and I assumed that it was a plains because I wasn't really paying attention. play? I hope they play another creature. Nope. Well, that was fast. So apparently, mono red can be a very viable strategy in this cube. Maybe we should try that next time. Not the best way to start out. That was just an incredibly fast game. Alright, let's see what else we come up against. I don't think... Are we stuck here? No? Okay. Usually whenever I've had to wait longer than like 10 seconds for a cube game, the server's messed up. Yeah. Might have been trying to time out there. Roamer? Alright, Roamer, what do you got? Well, luckily I have both kinds of mana. A couple of early creatures, including my Soul Warden. I'm keeping this hand. Even if it gets removed early, I'm okay with that. I'm glad we took some flyers. Ooh, the aspirant. We really need to get a flyer out here. We'll get Daxos in on some action. Why not? Alright, so the question is, do we play On Sarah's Wings next? Or do we play the Falconwrath Noble? I think we play the Noble. This has first strike, so the Noble isn't that great. I guess I could enchant Daxos, and then he would get +1/+1. So at least he wouldn't die straight to the Hawk, I guess, immediately, I hope. Oh, there's the Pridemate. We gotta get the Pridemate out here. We gotta get some big creatures flowing. Oh, please don't counter it. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Yep, more blue-white flyers. Yep. Alright. Nope. He attacks with the eagle. I'm going to block with that. Hi, Lexi. Well, now I can't block with the eagle. Okay. Do I want to lose Daxos? No. I could double block the Hawk. I don't think it matters at this point. I still can't kill it. Well, those would have been good draws, but I'm gonna just scoop them up. All I would have had to do there was swing in with all, and I was dead anyway. Well, I thought this would be a great deck. It's certainly been great for me up until today. Of course, the minute I start recording is when I start losing. Okay. Got a Soul Warden, got a Pride Mate, got a Scavenger. This is a fantastic opening hand. Don't have double black for the Scavenger yet, but hopefully we will soon. This is actually probably the best opening hand I could have asked for, with the exception of Daxos and Heliod. The Shuffler has given me the Soul Warden pretty consistently, which makes me very happy. There's Panharmonicon as well. Yeah, that was a great start. Our opponent recognizes it. Alright, double black for Nighthawk. They have their own Nighthawk. Offer to trade with their Scavenger. They say no thanks. All right. Yeah, this is the kind of synergy that this deck wants to do. We just want to keep gaining life every turn so that we can make them get rid of their Death Toucher, and then so we can swing in with the Pride Mate. Okay, that's a good card. Yep, we didn't get to pick up our Remembrance. Man, if they have a removal spell... I don't even think I have creature cards in there right now. I want to kill something? Probably shouldn't have attacked with the Witch. But I can get her back. That was greedy of me. Oh, they have their own Soul Warden. The mirror match. If they take out our Pride Mate, we're just we're devastated right now. I've got to get rid of that lifelinker. How am I going to get rid of that lifelinker, guys? Or, I mean, their Death Toucher. Death Toucher. How am I going to get rid of their Death Toucher? I have got to find, like, a Pacifism. What else? I don't have a lot of removal in here. Oh, no! Oath of Kaya. Putting in work for them. I can be patient. I can wait on my combo to show up. No, doggy. My dog is being sad that I'm not giving him attention right now. Oh, they're waiting on me. I need trample. I need... Let's see. Alright, brother. You gonna give up your death toucher? Yay. That was very nice. 96 life. And the pride mate is already back up to 6. Yep, you can hit me with those flyers all day, buddy. I could care less. Oh, I don't have enough for that now. That's fine. Nope, I don't have enough yet for him to withstand. What do you have in your hand? Do you have a removal spell in your hand? Why are you looking at all your stuff? That's fine. That's great for me, actually. What should I sacrifice? Probably the land pad. He's not really doing much for me. This is going to be a long game. Oh no, they have something over there. We both have some good engines going. Bring back the entomber, so then I can bring back 2 more creatures. They have to sack a creature. They don't want to, they're mad. Hey, I got one of those. They can sack 2 other creatures with the priest now. Make us sack a creature. Probably would sack Daxos next. Why not? We'll throw Legion's Landing out. Look, guys, I have 100 life. Wow, this game is going very long. Honestly, I'm a little worried that we'll get milled out before somebody will win the game. They only have 12 cards in their deck left, though, and we have 20. So if there is a mill win, it's probably going to be on our end. Ooh, what are they taking? Yeah, I don't blame them for that. And I have no way to get rid of that either, which is the unfortunate thing. I don't have any creatures left in the graveyard. So I guess now I will start attacking. Yeah. Why are they being shitty? Yorgo thinking. They have to sack another creature. We're down to 11 cards and 1 blocker. Okay. 2 blockers. That would have been a good card for earlier. Do I have any creatures in the graveyard? No. They'll probably sack the goal because it'll just come right back. Oh, nice. There's a good combo piece. Yep, that's a good one too. So I think we'll probably just mill them out before anybody dies here. There's just so much life gain craziness going on. I mean, we have 117 life to play with. Like, come on, dudes. Well, they built up their board state pretty well. Let's see what we can draw. Nothing. Still have no creatures in the graveyard. I can make some tokens. 1 token. They'll sack the ghoul, because it'll just come right back. So what am I looking for here? Probably, I think we have a veto as well, which might help to drain them. We should have some other enchantments that will work with Sigil to make some angels that'll actually make double the amount of angels because of Panharmonicon. I don't know that there's anything else in here. Pacifism would be good. We could either make the aerial responder or Erebos not able to block, and then we could just send in with everybody. Probably would do that, actually. Put it on Erebos since he's indestructible and just attack with all. That's fine, because with the priest I can bring him right back. This is just the most ridiculously long game ever. Sure. Man, if we had a veto, this would be over a lot faster. Nope, planes. See, if they were smart, and I guess if they had recursion, they would sack the Gray Merchant and bring it back, because that would cause me to lose 8 life and then lose 8 life again off their veto. It doesn't really matter though. I mean, we're up to 127 life. They're down to 5 cards in hand, so... Oh, we have a Mortify as well. We would get rid of their Conclave Tribunal over there. If we could find it. What do we have left? 16? They're down to 5. So, at worst, guys, we have, what, 6 turns left? Which could take a while. If you're watching this and continuing to watch this, then more power to you, man. I mean, truly. Okay. I feel like blocking anything else. So they're trying to drain us, and it's just not working. Like, yes, they're pumping up their life total, but we're not losing ours. And they only have 5 cards left. Now they only have 4 cards left. Ooh, Call of the Death Dweller can get Witch of the Moors back. Return up to 2 creature cards. Oh, 3 or less. I don't think I have any cards that are 3 or less. No, because she's 4. Okay, let's see. They could kill my scavenger, which I can then get right back. Yeah, I'll just send in with the scavenger. Two cards. We have 2 cards left, guys. We have 2 turns. They're not going to drain us for 100 life by the time they draw those cards. It's just not going to happen. I really want Mortify so that I can get my Pride Mate back. There's a payoff card. Big one. That's a big payoff card. Alright, they're down to 1 card. I'll give them props. I mean, they really went for it. Whew! Finally, they scoop. That was the longest game ever. Oh my gosh. I really think that game was like 30 minutes long. That's the longest arena game I've ever played, for sure. That was fun though. But man, that was crazy. Hopefully this game won't be that long. Oof. That was intense. I'm tired. I need a nap after that game. Oh my gosh. It's very satisfying to win. I bet our opponent is really upset, though. I mean, they put a lot of effort and a lot of patience into that game. And they probably wanted to win really badly, or else they would have scooped earlier. They're probably used to winning as well. I mean, they're on the Orzhov life gain / drain deck also. Alright, so we have turn 1, Soul Warden, turn 2, Lampad, turn 3, Legion's Landing, maybe? I guess I could create another lifelink through. Well, I don't want to kill Fireblade Charger ever, because it's going to be able to kill my Soul Warden until I can put some counters on it. Which I think the only way I have to do is with Onsera's Wings, possibly. There we go. I want to kill Krenko. He makes crazy tokens. Crazy, crazy tokens. Even if they kill my Soul Warden, that's fine because I can get it back with the Death Dweller. I can still kill Krenko here, I believe. Oh no, he'll just gain lifelink till end of turn. Double block Krenko with the Noble and the Lampad. Probably should have got my Soul Warden back, but this cares about creatures dying. And I'm trying to kill some stuff. They realize I could kill Krenko if I double block. But their strategy probably heavily relies on going wide. So they're kind of stuck. Which is good for us. We want them to be stuck. Still kill Krenko. Oh no! We can't gain life. We gotta take care of that.
My friend is here to help your pain.
Oh, Tybalt. We must kill you. Heliod, thank God, is Heliod is indestructible. Oh, this is not good. Our deck relies on life gain, and thanks to that stupid planeswalker, we can't gain life. We need some flyers, and we need them ASAP. Yeah, like that. That's what we need right there. Our opponent has a very good deck going on. Eventually I'll kill their tokens, I guess. Oh, this is rough. And no Heliod right now. Yep, I can't do anything about those flyers. Not being able to gain life is just... oh, it's hard. I'm dead anyway. I can't do anything about it. That was a good strategy. Shut down the life gain decks. But hey, you know what? That heck of a game that I just played, that was all worth it. For me, it was fun. I still went 1-3, but I had a really good time that last game. It was pretty crazy. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Let's see what cards I got first. Alright. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you later.